Good day. Thank you for joining us. I'm Mike Fritchell, VP of Global Marketing at Sopheon. Today's session is titled, Simple Things You Can Do to Increase Innovation Within Your Organization. This webinar will provide a framework for innovation that will stimulate your thinking regarding what you can do, control, and influence your innovation and the innovation of those that you work with directly and indirectly. Our presenter today is Arthur Fox, founder and president of the Innovation Global Network. Arthur is an accomplished innovation leader with extensive global and domestic experience in developing new product pipelines, innovation processes, and brand strategies. Arthur previously held the position of Global Director of Consumer Insights and New Products Identification of the Consumer Healthcare Division of Pfizer, where he created that organization's first Global Consumer Insights Department and its first domestic and global new product teams. Currently, Arthur is the founder and Chief Innovation Leader of the Innovation Global Network, an independent social media-based business network focused on helping entrepreneurs develop best practices and connect with experts that they need to help them with innovation, insights, change management, and growth. Arthur, it's good to have you with us for the session. I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Mike, for the introduction. I also want to thank you who are listening for taking time out of your busy schedules to listen to me talk about simple things you can do to increase innovation within your organization. I'm a big believer in focus, and so as you can see from the agenda, it discusses what we will be discussing and what we'll not be discussing. We will talk about some powerful ideas and suggestions for what you can do to increase innovation quickly, easily, and within your control. But before that, we'll be reviewing a simple framework for thinking about innovation and how it occurs. What we'll not be discussing is creating and implementing comprehensive and formal innovation management processes and systems. I'm a big believer in those for creating sustainable innovation, but they're beyond the scope of this webinar. We will also not be discussing everything that there is to know about innovation creativity, so we're not getting a comprehensive primer on these areas. I will also not be promoting specific innovation service providers, with exceptions and plugs for the Innovation Global Network and for our good friends at Sopheon who are hosting this webinar. Now, innovation occurs to people in all sorts of different circumstances, and usually when it occurs, it's often referred to as the eureka moment. This is the moment when an idea occurs to you that could be of great value to you, or to those you work with, or to your consumers and customers. These ideas happen when they happen, seemingly randomly. They happen when you shower, they happen when you're daydreaming, they happen when you sleep, they happen in middle of discussions. Despite the seeming randomness of these eureka moments, they often really happen in response to some stimulus. It doesn't have to be at the moment you have the eureka moment. Sometimes you get the stimulus and the eureka moment occurs to you later. But they really happen in response to some stimulus that you've had, something you've read, something that you've heard, and in some moment you put it together and that eureka moment happens. Now, eureka moments usually happen to individuals, but they can happen in group or interact as well. People can feed off each other and develop an idea, and the eureka moment seems to happen to the entire group. Key to this, though, is that you can influence when these eureka moments occur and how often they occur. And therefore, you can increase the frequency of eureka moments, and therefore the frequency innovation occurs within an organization for yourself and for others. So I'm going to review for you the dot theory of innovation. It's a very simplistic way of talking about this, but it's very powerful and it's very effective for setting the context for the ideas I'll be putting forward. And it simply is this, and you may be familiar with this, the dot theory. Everybody has a pool of dots. Dots can be insights, they can be facts, they can be technologies. And new ideas happen when you connect these dots into new and unique patterns. Now, Steve Jobs understood this, and he has a very famous quote saying that creativity is just having enough dots to connect. The implication of this is by increasing the quantity and quality and uniqueness of your dot connections, you can get increased quantity, quality, and uniqueness of innovations. How does this work? Okay, so the larger your pool of dots, the more patterns and ideas you can create. This makes common sense. Think of these as Legos. The more Legos you have, the more Lego creations you can make. The more unique and highly leverageable the dots you possess, the more unique ideas you can create. Again, think in terms of Legos. When you have different types of Lego pieces, all of a sudden you can create a greater variety of projects with your Legos. And if you have a great deal of variety of pieces and a great number of them, you can create bigger and better and more unique and very distinctive types of creations. And the same thing is true with ideas. So the more unique dots you possess, the more leverageable, the better and more unique ideas you can create.